Hello team and welcome back. Today I'm going to talk about hormones. So if you're somebody that thinks that hormone problems just happened, or it's my thyroid, or it's PCOS, or it's entering menopause, we need to change that. Because what if I told you a lot of the things that are messing with your hormones is actually what you're doing day in and day out. Things that you have done every single day for the last 5, 10, 20 years without you realizing. So in this video, I'm going to break down 5 things that are actually destroying your hormones. And of course, what you should be doing instead. The first thing is undereating and overtraining. And I speak about this all the time, but I feel like I need to drill it into you guys. Doing this over the years is obviously going to have an impact on how your body responds and how your body feels. So making sure that we are not a chronic dieter, because if you've dieted for 10 years on end and trying loads of different diets and fad diets and this and that, and nothing's worked, your body's never going to respond. So we're getting it to a safe place. Same goes for training, whether you're undertraining or overtraining. It's about finding the happy medium. If you have been running all your life, doing high rocks for 2-3 years on end, and you are team no days off and you literally train 7 days a week, your body ain't gonna like you and it's not going to listen to you either. Because when you do these things, your cortisol increases, your thyroid function slows down, your blood sugar crashes, your sex hormones drop as well, and that will lead to things like low libido, hair loss, dry skin, poor recovery, poor sleep, and the most important one that everyone worries about is stalled fat loss. And that's just the honest truth, because you cannot expect your hormones to function properly if you are not giving them the right environment to do that in. Now let's look at stress. I've spoken about it before, but I'll speak about it again, because chronic stress is just not just mental stress, okay? It's physical stress, it's external stress. So rushing, overthinking, and never switching off, that is a sign that you are chronically stressed. And when your stress is high over time, your body prioritizes survival over anything else. So everything else that you want to do is not going to work, including fat loss, including fertility. Your cycle is going to be all over, your thyroid function is going to slow down, which means your metabolism is going to slow down. Your body won't want to childbear, so trying to conceive is going to be a lot harder as well. And then what happens is that becomes normal for your body over time, and then you get used to it and it becomes your new norm. So you think that feeling this way is normal when in reality it isn't. Now let's look at the blood sugars, because this is a big one that a lot of people overlook. Because if your diet looks something like coffee, then nothing, then sugar, then a crash, then cravings, and then you repeat this cycle, then we have some blood sugar issues going on there. And when your blood sugar is not stable, you have insulin spikes, energy crashes, cravings, and your hormones become a little bit dysregulated. So this is why you constantly want to rely on sugar. You know that little pick-me-up that you think, oh, this chocolate bar is going to help me. Yes, it helps you for about 30 minutes and then you crash again. And then you're going to feel like you're constantly hungry, low in energy, you'll have brain fog, you feel like you can't function normally. So balancing your blood sugars will balance your hormones as well. Now let's look at sleep, because you cannot have healthy hormones without good sleep. And this is so underrated, yet so important. I actually did a little study on myself, and I slept under 7 hours for a week. Boy, I was tired, I was groggy, I was swollen, bloated, and I had no energy. My recovery was poor, I didn't want to do anything, I just wanted to eat the world. Anything below 7 hours is not optimal. 7+ hours is really important. You know, even 7 is like the cusp, like 7 to 9 hours is a good amount to be sleeping. Also, when you're oversleeping and you still feel drained, you need to look at, right, okay, there's something not right there, because if I'm getting 10 to 12 hours sleep and I'm still tired, maybe you're oversleeping, maybe your thyroid is out, maybe there's some hormonal problems that we need to look at. Now let's look at things that people do quite often as well, which is ignoring the root cause, because this is a really big one. If you are trying to fix your hormones and you are not looking at the root cause, you ain't getting anywhere. It's like a long piece of string that you keep pulling and it's just never ending. If you want to fix your hormones, you need to look at what the issue is and what is driving the problem. So instead of following generic plans and taking a load of different supplements and copying your best friend's plan, you need to find something that's personalized to you and that looks at you as a person, because you're different to your friend. You're different to the Karen next door. Your hormone issues could be stemming from your gut, from your thyroid, nutrient deficiencies, toxins, stress. There are so many factors that are involved. And obviously, if you don't address the root cause, you'll just be stuck. So instead of focusing on quick fixes, you need to focus on a plan and structure. Eating enough, not overtraining, making sure we're getting adequate sleep, looking at recovery, managing stress, getting the right testing and the right support and the right plan for you. Generic plans don't work. I have clients that come to me and they say, you know, I did this influencer's plan, 8-week plan, and she says it didn't work and I was on 1500 calories and nothing was changing. Yeah, because it wasn't made for you. It was made for the general population. And if you have hormone issues, the general population stuff ain't working for you, honey. Once you start to understand your hormones and how to manage them and how to support them, everything starts to change. So this is what I want you to think about today once you come away from this video is, are your hormones balanced? Am I looking after my body the way that I should be? Is there any testing that I need to look into? And again, if you have thyroid issues and you want to learn more about your thyroid and have the education around it, then join my thyroid education platform on School. It's linked below this video. You can obviously follow me on Instagram, drop me a message there, or just book in a free consultation call on my website, and I'll see you next week.